Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of the AC Milan Club, in which we're going to start the episode off with a quick game up against Empoli. Now, before we start this one, I'm just going to say that we aren't going to make any more changes to the team because we're just similar to the rest of the transfer. We're going to make changes in January if we need to. We're going to keep the likes of Messias and Kia in the team for now. And yeah, like I mentioned, make changes in January if needs be. Let's quick send this one up against Empoli here. And hopefully get a win in this game. We get a 2-0 win with Messias and Anterovic scoring. Love to see that. Okay, the first game of the Champions League group stage, we're going to be taking on Chelsea. How we're going to play the highlights this one. But before we get into this game, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications so don't miss the video. Let's get into this game. Hopefully start our group stage off in the best way possible. Okay, so the first highlight goes to Chelsea here with a solo around 5 minutes in. It's like Aubameyang scoring goal here with Kalulu all the way back. And no, it's actually Tomori, sorry. Need to learn the kit numbers of this team in terms of the defence. But we have a solo run here in the 23rd minute. With Leao down the left-hand side. Play it over to him with David Neres. Unfortunately, that didn't work out as I wanted it to. I thought he was going to play a free ball in behind us, in like that Leao can run onto, but just played it straight to his feet, which completely ruined the attack. Chelsea have a free kick here in a fairly dangerous position to get the crossing correctly. It's whipped in by Mason Mount, but headed away by Leao. And now we can. Okay, that should have been into the highlight, but somehow they got the ball back. There we go, it's into the highlight. Now we have another attack here in the 43rd minute here. Got on a counter here. We've got Leao on the left hand side making a run. We've got David Neres down the right hand side, but the ball wasn't the greatest of Brahim to control. And that pass is not what I wanted from Brahim either. I wanted it down the outside, but as soon as it played it straight, what is it playing through ball? Why is it playing through ball straight to the feet? But in the 89th minute here, this has been, and it shouldn't be a lackluster game, but in the 89th minute we have an opportunity to win it here. Olivier Giroud against his former team, and Olivier Giroud. Let's go to the 89th minute winner here, up against his former team, and looks like he's going to get our 3 points in this game. It's been an awful game. To be fair, we should have done more in this game. We've been completely messed over by the through ball system, playing it to the feet twice in a row. We should have just played it like straight ahead of the player so they can run into it, which is what I was trying to do. But Olivier Giroud makes it 1-0 there, and that's the end of the game. We've got our first 3 points in the group stage. Okay, next game here is up against 11 players at Atalanta here, so we're going to quit in this one with the first team, and we should be able to get a victory in this one pretty easily. And we get a 2-0 victory with Kalulu scoring and Brahim Diaz also scoring. Okay, we're going to quit in this game up against a 20 players Sassuolo with the second team here. Hopefully they can get a good win, or at least a point in this game. Get a 2-1 victory with Pepega and Rafael Leao getting the goals. Get up against 12th place Fiorentina here. We are going to play the highlights this one with the first team as well, just to hopefully get a victory in this one. As I mentioned, they are in 12th place. They're not had the greatest start to the season, but I feel like they're a team that we might struggle against. So I'm just going to make sure we do win this game. Let's get into this one, hopefully beat Fiorentina here. Okay, so the first highlight goes to us in the 12th minute here, building up from the back on the attack here. We've got Ismail Benacer, and notice Tonali on the ball, actually, sorry. That's Brahim actually dropping deep. Tonali, I can bring the ball forward. Tonali into Ketela. Leao. Back to the Ketela, but it's cut out by Yere. I feel like we could have done something there, but get a free kick here in the 70th minute, and our free kicks we could be decent from. I think this situation we're not going to shoot from there. We are going to... we could hit it with Leao, Tonali, sorry. And just see what happens, but I'm going to actually end up trying to whip this one in here with Tonali. See if we can find the head of an AC Milan player. Put it into the box and get the end of it. Someone got a head onto it. I think it might be David Neres, but it wasn't the greatest header. But we get a solo run here in the 24th minute here. I feel like the highlights have been a bit more not as entertaining as it used to be in recent episodes. But you have a penalty here in the 26th minute after that. It just feels like there's no fluidity in the game with highlights anymore. Rafael Leao now, can he score to make it 1-0? Yeah, let's make it 1-0, and Sirigu denies this from the spot. And now in the 59th minute we have an attack here. De Ketelaere through in the centre. Ketelaere did forget the ball for a second, but he's got the ball in the end. David Neres. The ball is deflected off the post. How in the world have we not scored in this game? How have we not scored a goal in this game? We literally dominated this whole thing. Neres plays it through. Leao now to chip Sirigu. Rafael Leao just about gets it over Sirigu and gets it into the back of the net. It's been a game we're completely dominated. Fiorentina have done nothing in this game. They've not had a single highlight. But we just haven't scored. We've got the knife on the spot. I made that. Oh, well, why did I speak? I've got a penalty here. We're down to 10 men. I've got a penalty. In the 75th minute, Nicolas Gonzalez versus Magnon. And Magnon makes a save. But Fiorentina, okay, I shouldn't have spoke. I shouldn't have said nothing in this game because I've had 2 chances back to back now. 84th minute here. Ball played over the top. That is, okay, that should be a foul. That is not the challenge. I wanted to just clear the football. I'm not sure why Kalulu didn't do that. I'm completely wiped out Saponara, but look, it wasn't given as a foul. We'll win this game, so we get the 3 points. Giving a quick in this game up against Dinamo Zagreb here in the Champions League group stage before we get into our next game up against Napoli in Serie A. And hopefully can get at least a point in this game against Zagreb. Pick up a wonder when they are coming on and scoring a goal in the 81st minute to get us the 3 points. Hope to see that. Okay, so the first played game at the episode there, we're going to take on Napoli here, a team that obviously in real life are doing absolutely incredible in Serie A. They're going to go to an easy victory for the title this season, but they're currently sitting 4th place in this season for us in this career mode. We're currently 1st place as well, undefeated in Serie A right now. Let's get into this game against Napoli away from home and hopefully get a victory to remain undefeated and have a perfect start to our season. But Theo Hernandez is let's get forward. Not sure how they are now. And they are getting behind Odriozola. Can he play it through the centre? Towards Charles to Ketelaere. Ketelaere, make it 1-0. Already in this game, he shoots and he's found the back of the net. Galini should be doing better there. It's extremely questionable from Galini why he's just let that go in. We're going to have to see that again on the replay because it looked like Galini was going to get an easy save, but Leao and Ketelaere is an unbelievable duo right now. Yeah, it's just completely misread the strike. He's on to the left thinking he's going to go near post, but the Ketelaere's put it into the far corner. Galini couldn't change his mind in time, and we're 1-0 up here in the game. Raheem Diaz now. Gonna put it over the top. But the Ketelaere first on strike here from the Ketelaere. Hit it down, but Galini read the bounce and made the save. Mori coming across to deal with it. Hasn't dealt with it. But Kalulu's want to give Kalulu the chance to prove himself, but Theo Hernandez has made a mistake there. Tomorrow's come over to deal with it anyway. Nice to see that from him. Simeone brings the ball forward. Simeone shoots and it's 1-1. Their first chance they've had, they've scored. And I knew it's going to happen. I knew we're never going to score there because we're just going to get close to them on the ball. At this point right here, I knew they're going to score after that pass. Not sure what his camera work is. If Simeone scores, Matt Magnon should be doing better with positioning, but we're back level in this game. Diaz now. There's off into the centre. Tonali who can hit them from range, and Tonali grazes the top of the bar with an incredible effort. Tonali. Over into Brahim Diaz. Ketelaere now. Back into Brahim. Brahim's got a little bit of space, but he's got pressure on him. But Galini has to parry it wide. And Tonali from the corner. And we find an AC Milan player. Puts it in. We found ahead of someone. It's off the post. It might have been. It was either Kalulu or tomorrow. I'm not too sure.
Well, Milan have certainly been good going
it was a good attempt. No, there's not. Vanessa, Ketelaere, and into Brahim. I just tried to poke it into the far corner there, catch the keeper off guard. He's done well to deny us there. It's only now to put this one in. And towards the Ketelaere. Can he win a header? Yes, he can, but it's over the bar. David Neres. Good work from him. Looking for the Yao on the header. You can't find him. We are going to take that free kick though. It's in a good position. And we've got Sandro Tonali in our team. Sandro Tonali, can you get us a free kick goal here? We'll try and put a bit of power behind this and just bend it into that top right hand corner. Sandro Tonali from the free kick. It's a good effort, but Galini gets behind it. We should have done that. Oh no. Savanier. Okay, we've put in the challenge there, but we've actually ended up playing a free ball to them. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Napoli are playing it around well here.
Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment.
And Gisa now. Savanier again. About to put some more in. Theo Hernandez, get the ball out. We go Leao, make a run. Ketelaere, can you find him? Yes, you can. It should be 2-1 just before half time. Leao, just slow down and place it. Can't we haven't just scored? How have I not just scored that? Oh,
Brilliant
Leao, that's
piece of
incredible.
skill.
Rafael Leao. That's absolutely incredible. Can you find a finish at the end of it? Leao.
And not cleared away
Neres.
properly.
Someone.
Good defending, clattered out of there.
Ketala. Teo. Hernandez
Well, he
is
passed
wide
the
of the
power
post by
test.
quite a lot, but
Check
how have we
about
not
the
scored another
accuracy.
goal? It's actually Tonali in the end. That's poor from Tonali.
They forge ahead.
Tonali on the
Corner
corner.
kick. Let's see.
Should be winning this game quite comfortably. Header one.
Oh, good save.
Galini makes a good
Excellent
save though.
They will now make use
And
of
Tonali
the
with another
substitutes bench.
corner here. Can we find a header of an AC
Who
Milan
can
player?
they
It's
pick
supposed to
out?
Ketala. Can he win the header?
Not the best
He got something on
clearance.
it, but
Tomori.
Tomori now hits it and it's blocked. Not like a good attempt though.
Break sure
So
nothing
got
untoward
gets it
happened.
forward. To Ketala.
Is it
In
going to
behind.
be?
Goes Rafael Leao, and surely this time we're just going to play. We're just going to power it past Galini. Straight at Galini. How are we not winning this game, man?
Excellent from the keeper,
For
playing
Benacer.
really well and creating chances. It's surely
It's
only a matter
now.
of time
Oh,
before
his
they
pass
take
was
the
cut
lead
out by
here.
Hernandez, but he's won the ball back.
And this might not be the ideal situation for them.
It's Tonali. Leao now cuts back and hits it on a snapshot. Galini corrects it. He's giving the ball back to Leao, but somehow I've got the ball back. And a couple of changes. We made 3 changes to be exact. We've got Origi, Salamakers,
Demi.
and Ante Rebic.
Can he put it away?
And we now have actually Keller.
Tenacious
There we
tackling.
go.
Excellent defending
I did
there.
not like that though. Don't like how tight this game has been, despite us being absolutely dominating it. Ante Rebic. Oh, what is that
Now we're
pass,
inside
man?
the final 10 minutes in this one.
Actually, Kelly, yeah.
Very quick thinking
Oh, what
there.
is going?
Are we
Okay, they're going to win this game.
now?
I knew it. I knew they're going to win this game.
Forced ahead, and
How
it
are we
might
losing
be
this?
the goal
Oh,
that
there's so many words I
gets
want to say right now. I'm holding them back. How are we losing this game, man?
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? The
Ante
clock is
Rebic
against
had a good impact last time he came on last episode. Ante Rebic in behind. Salamakers. Over to Origi. Can Origi get there? No, we can't. Okay, how have we not won that? Rebic now. Tonali. Raheem Diaz. And to Origi. Plays it over. That's a goal. Surely. Ishmael Benacer levels it. I'm not sure why he's celebrating like this instead of grabbing the ball like I wanted to. But we're back level in this game at least. If it says that this will get a point, we deserve to win. We'll take a point if that's all we're going to get.
Can they nudge in front late on here? And making his move inside.
Oh no.
Zielinski.
Zielinski. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Okay. Salamakers forward. Origi. Over the top to Ante Rebic. What was that pass, Origi? I know you're a striker, Origi, but come on, lad. Okay, ref, you can't believe it. How in the world have we lost this game? Now we're looking at the stats, man. We're looking at the stats. Look at that. Okay, well, after that disappointing loss to Napoli, after they've had 3 shots and 3 goals, it's just what it is, where it is. We're going to have to move on. And we're not going to go undefeated in this season. We are now into 2nd place after that disappointing result. Now we're going to be taking on Hellas Verona, who are 6th place in the league. So they're a decent team. I think Serginho Dest is going to play right back just to see how he does instead of Calabria with the added pace that he has. Calabria hasn't played bad. I feel like if we play Calabria, we need him to stay back. We can't allow him to go forward like he is doing. But yeah, we're going to get into this game against Hellas Verona and hopefully get another victory to resteady the ship. I've not found our play style just yet, despite performing well in previous games. Just haven't hit that bit of form, but tries to Ketela, who has found his form early on in the season, opens the scoring here. 4 minutes in, just like against Napoli, we opened the scoring early, but I'm not going to take anything for granted. Obviously, we've had a couple of games this season where we have been screwed over the game against Bologna. We still won it though, but we conceded a bunch of goals we shouldn't have conceded. And up against Napoli, just is where it is. But Charles Ketela, what a start to the season he's had. And he puts his 1-0 up here, inside 5 minutes. A corner. Tonali now to put another corner in. It's in. Can we find a header of an AC Milan player? We can't. Roach gets it clear. Tomori now. A little more flashy than I wanted from him. But Leao, on the turn, can he place it in? Yes, he can. And we're 2-0 up here. Rafael Leao grabs himself a goal. And we're 2-0 up here in this game against Hellas Verona. And we're completely dominated this game.
This is a very tidy finish.
You can see some good play there. Tonali plays it into Leao, one touch, and then shoots. And it's a goal here to put us 2-0 up.
For you here on EA TV, it's Verona against Torino.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Well, a joy
Okay,
to watch.
how's it going round in there then?
Opportunity for them to get back
So
in
we're
the
now,
game.
okay, oh, we shouldn't have conceded, man.
Audacious chip. Well, he
They've
won it
conceded
for
here.
the goalkeeper.
The offensively, I don't know where it is. Offensively, this team isn't solid. It's just too easy to get in behind. Like Kalulu, it's not any of the players' fault. I don't know where it is. I think it's his tactics. We need to just take. We need to put it on balance. Brahim Diaz from range. Brahim Diaz that's blocked. David Neres, it's incredible from Neres. Can cut back again. David Neres, Tonali, touch, shoot, goal. There we go. Neres might not be getting involved in the goals, but he's been incredible as a player. Just a player bringing the ball forward. He's been a great piece of the attack. You see there, uses his skill, cuts it back across, and Tonali just blasts it past the keeper to make it 3-1. It's worked in here. Avaloso headed down to Teo Hernandez. Teo Hernandez, can he do what he did in real life? Just run from the other end of the pitch all the way forward. He's going to go selfish this time though. Get it to David Neres. And David Neres gets his first AC Milan goal here. I believe it's his first AC Milan goal anyway. Don't think I've scored with him yet. It's been very close to scoring. He should have scored by now. Knowing in the last episode he had quite a few chances that he didn't score. It's just been unlucky so far. Teo Hernandez brings it forward, plays it over to him and just simply taps it in. And we're 4-1 up here in the game that we should be winning this comfortably. On the turn. That was a breakaway from the defender. Can he do it? Run it away from him. Neres now. Raheem. Try and chip the keeper. We get a corner here. Tonali. 89th minute here. We'll get in. Yes, we can. Can we find a header? Yes, we can. The keeper's made another save. Tonali now. Sim again, please. This is Thomason towards the Ketelaar. Can't win a header. But Leao. The acrobatic attempt. And less said about that, the better. But we're going to get the win here. A game we deserve to be winning 4-1. I mean, I don't think we deserve to concede. We haven't been great defensively, 100%, but I feel like conceding was a bit lucky for Verona to get a goal. But we win the game anyway. We get the 3 points, and let's move on with the rest of the games in the episode. Okay, well, our next game here is against bottom of the group RB Salzburg. So we're going to quit in this one with the second team, and we should get a victory or at least a draw in this one. We get a 1-0 win with Ante Rebic going back. Serginho gets a record 9 minutes in. That's not great for him, but we win the game anyway. And you'd love to see that we're up to 9 points on the group, so we should be guaranteed to go through. Okay, our next game here is against Roma, who are down in 12th in the league currently, which is surprising considering we've got a very good team like Abraham, Dybala, obviously Zalewski, the young talent, we've got Pellegrini, Wijnaldum, Belotti, Mancini, Smalling, some great players in the team. I'm going to try out some new tactics for this game. We're going to go fast build up possession football. Let's see if we can have more control of the game. As of recently, we've had like no possession. We've had like 40% possession, around that number anyway. We've had less than 50% possession, I should say, in all the games so far. So get into this one against Roma. Hopefully these new tactics work out and we can get a victory against Jose Mourinho's men to get back into first place in the league. Tomorrow could win there. Tomorrow actually plays it over the top here to the Ketelaar. Ketelaar now goes back. Is over. Shot taken by Ismail Benacer. And it's finally won here. It took us 35 minutes and a million attempts. But Ismail Benacer, after the pass from the Ketelaar, after he was fined by Fikayo Tomori, makes it 1-0 here. And I can see why Roma are down in 12. Their defence is awful. They're so easy to create chances against. As you can see, the Ketelaar as well plays it across, and Ismail Benacer just rifles it straight down the centre. Nothing anyone can do about that. And we're 1-0 up here. Ski.
It's with Dybala.
Oh, Benacer, thought he could have got to that. Oh, Dybala's done well. Dybala's done well. And that's the power of Dybala. They've done nothing with this game going forward, but they obviously score after we score. It's just the way it goes in FIFA. It's a great heel to flick there from Dybala, and it's a good finish as well from the Argentine. Yeah, great work there. And can he get into that gap there? Rafael has got into that gap. Can he find a finish as well? Yes, he can. You're almost vulnerable after you just scored. And Roma have just conceded again. It's a poor goal to concede as well, because Leao should have been stopped quite easily about the defence. Didn't really have anywhere to go, just cut inside and hope to the best and managed to get behind the defence. And Patrizio should be doing much better. You see right here that he should be shooting into the ball, not letting him run at Patrizio. And he just places it into the near post. Patrizio misreads the situation, and we're back in the lead here. It's going to be one of those games, it seems like. So then there's now against Solobacco in a player that I've never heard of. But I might have to look at who he is after this game. Yeah, no. Played it in behind. And cut inside, Rafael Leao. Into Charles de Ketelaere to make it 3-1 here. It's an incredible finish, and that's our 18th shot of the game. And we've only scored 3. That goes to show we need to be more clinical. Despite us not being as clinical as we should be, we are still scoring a bunch of goals. And Roma are looking like they're going to have an absolutely horrific season here. Because defensively they are awful. Look at this. The Ketelaere's got so much room. And it's a perfect shot into the back of the net, and we're 3-1 up in this game. And the Ketelaere continues his great goal scoring form. Can he maybe win the Golden Boot this season? That's the question. Can he maybe do it? I don't think he will. But can he do it? That's the question. I couldn't find the Ketelaere over the cross. It was blocked.
Well, one of the best leagues in the world, Serie A,
Tommy
and
Abraham.
action from it coming up live here on EA TV.
Well,
It's
that's a
Milan
great challenge from
against
Tomori. That should be a foul. Magnon, why isn't it coming out for that? Oh my god, man.
The chances on
What I've had is witness.
keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining.
Like, what is that? Now, why is Magnon not coming out for the ball there?
So easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Dybala.
It should be like 18 nils it was, man.
Gorgeous
Not even
ball from
joking.
Dybala.
Oh no, surely not. Kalulu, good challenge. Kalulu, you get another one in. Tomori gets it this time.
Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Leao, we're going to have to take Leao off. He's finishing this game right now.
Here, and it's Milan's to lose at present.
Well, it's been great entertainment.
Yeah, final involvement, maybe gets it into the Ketelaere.
Overall, I think
Oh, hang on, Stuart,
Ketelaere now, shoot into the back of the net. And it's 4-2 here. We deserve our goals, they don't deserve their goals. The one from the baller will let them have, 'cause it was great work from the baller, but the second one, Magnon clearly has a bet on Belotti scoring a goal, clearly, because he just let him do it. And going forward here, the Ketelaere got his second of the game. Let's sit off him, and he just puts the ball in the back of the net. Love to see that from the Ketelaere. Of course, it goes out for a throw into Roma.
A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Shouldn't be allowed to be taken, considering plays there. And it would be allowed to be taken, but it's 4-3, man. How is it 4-3 in this game?
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. If this game had more goals in it. Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball.
Ketelaere, score. Get yourself a hat-trick, lad. Ketelaere 5-4. And 5-3, sorry. Ultimate, you know, it's fun, everything to make the game challenging, but it's just stupid sometimes if that games happen like this. So we've had like 20 plus shots in this game, like the same as the last one. We actually win this game, but Roma have not been in this game. They don't deserve 3 goals. But somehow they got 3 goals, but we're 5-3 up here, and surely that should be the game wrapped up now.
Taking into account all
Now
the
the
stoppages.
I've seen Anthony can get himself a goal. He can't. I was going to say a right goal, but I think as he scored, I'm not too sure if he saw last episode. But Tonali puts it in. Can we win the header? No, we can't. We've got something on it. Where it comes to Tomori on the Trevella attempt, and it's a 5-3 victory against Roma. And the Ketelaere scored a hat-trick, so it's a great game from him. But defensively again, we're letting too many goals. And again, we completely dominated it again, as you can see. Possession worked out for this. It worked out for us, the tactics. But again, they had 3 shots and 3 goals. What is going on with this game? Torino quits in this game against Torino. We're actually on 6th place, but I feel like we should be able to beat him here with our second team. And we're going to get a 1-1 draw with Leao and PSG scoring for them. Interesting. Torino quits in this game up against Salzburg. As you can see, unfortunately, Des has picked up a suspension, so it's not ready to play this one. And we pick up a 3-1 victory with Florenzi scoring. Ante Rebic and Papega. Good to see it. Okay, so at the end of the episode, as you can see, we're currently second place in Serie A, 2 points behind first place Inter Milan, currently undefeated in the league so far. Next episode, we are going to take on Juventus in the first game of the episode, and we are probably going to go into the January transfer window, probably end it at the very start of the window. One thing I wanted to talk about was the transfer situations in terms of their defence. Basically, we've got a bunch of players with scout reports now. We can see the ratings of these players, and I can see today we're actually 79 rated, and Hans score also 79 rated. Obviously, quite similar players. Obviously, today was a little bit younger than Hans score. Obviously, as you can see, Mavropanos is 79 rated as well. Not a bad option, you know. Mavropanos, I feel like he's a bit underrated. Fiat, as you can see, 76 rated, and the rest of the players here. And one thing I did see commented as a player we should bring in is, where's he got near it? It's Thiago Almada. Now, Thiago Almada is a player that obviously we did bring in Brahim Diaz on a permanent deal from Real Madrid, so he is not going to be going back to Real Madrid in the Brazilian spell. So we don't really need a backup cam. We've got Yassine Adli as well. We do have players like Zaniolo. If he is able to leave Galatasaray at some point, we might bring him in, depending on if we need him at any point. We do have players like Messi, who would be... It would just be like an interesting signing if we want to see that happen. Obviously, I've used Messi in a PSG Chroma and also in the Juventus Chroma. It's been a while since I used them, so we could bring him into AC Milan here for a season or two. And some players that have been linked to AC Milan, like Florian Balogun, obviously out on loan right now at Rennes, doing quite well for himself. Penda doing quite well for himself at Lens as well. A young tenor here in Deutschland is doing quite well. And Neymar, again, I don't think I'm going to bring in Neymar because we have to choose him in a Man United Chroma, and it would be a bit overkill to use him yet again, so we're going to remove him from the shortlist. But in terms of like players we are going to bring in, we're probably going to buy a centre back in the at the start of episode 4, maybe at the end of episode 3. It's between Tadibo, Hanskor, and Mavropanos. So let me know down below out of these 3 who we should buy, because they are all something in red, obviously. And I feel like it's mainly between. I kind of want to use all of them, to be honest. If I could start all 3 of them, I would, but I can't, obviously. But yeah, let me know below out of these 3 who we should sign. I'm going to stop waffling now and end the episode here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications, don't miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.